Going to an elite college does not guarantee you'll be in the top 1% of earners in the United States. Now, I believe parents and some high school counselors put way too much weight on kids going to elite colleges like Harvard or any of the other Ivy League schools as well. It seems like both parents and counselors feel that going to an elite college guarantees success and will get you into the top 1% of earners in the country. That current threshold, by the way, comes with earnings around $700,000 a year. Now, I gotta say, while yes, going to an Ivy League school does give one a slight advantage, if you look at the numbers, such as a study that looked at the CEOs of the Fortune 500 companies, I think you'll be surprised. Only 34 of the CEOs came from elite colleges. Both Duke University and Brown University had 3 graduates on the list, but so did Ball State, Louisiana State, and San Diego State University, along with many other similar schools that would likely be viewed as less prestigious. David Doming, who is an economist at the Harvard Kennedy School, did a study on the differences between those students attending an Ivy League school versus selective public flagship schools like Ohio State, UCLA, and the University of Texas. What he discovered was in the beginning of their careers, those that attended an elite college did outperform those who did not. They were 60% more likely to have earnings in the top 1%, and they were 3 times as likely to work for a prestigious employer, such as a top law firm or consulting firm. But when looking at the average income of Ivy League graduates, it was pretty close to public flagship schools. It was also revealed that not all graduates were chasing a job on Wall Street, some big consulting firm, or the most recent Silicon Valley startup. Most students, when they graduated, they stayed close to where they grew up or where they graduated from. It was also pointed out that employers generally want employees who remain with them for a while. And sometimes when you have a student that comes too far from home or where they graduated from, they end up leaving. What generally doesn't make the headlines is the number of students who work hard and outperform the elite school graduates that sometimes might feel they don't have to work as hard when they get into the interview or into that job. If you look at most successful people that are in the top 1%, the one thing they generally have in common is they do not just work the basic 9 to 5 and put in 40 hours a week. Not everyone wants to work 50 to 70 hours a week, but if you love what you do and you have the discipline, you may not need that degree from Cornell University to be in the top 1% of earners. I'm Chase Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. If you like these videos, be sure to give it a like or comment, and feel free to check out our other YouTube videos and weekly newsletter for the latest economic news, expert analysis, and market insights.